Okay, it has been some time since the last Final Fantasy VIII video has been done and uploaded. It's just to mute the music so I can talk to y'all for a minute. It's been a little bit since the last FF8. Reasons were my controller croaked. I mean, croaked, it dead, no good, and the trash, gone. It's been some time, but I finally managed to work around the house, save up some money, work around, and everything like that, and actually got me a new 360 controller, which is, I don't own a 360, it's mostly for the PC. It is a Rock Candy Xbox 360 controller. It actually works really well with this game. So, with the new controller, I'll be able to start the series back up again ASAP because I can't use the keyboard and yeah. So without any further ado, let us resume Tribia Garden, shall we? It looks pretty bad. Selfie! A direct hit. Man, this really pisses me off. This volume pisses me off. I'm going in. Be careful. And we fall. Money! Should be noted, I did a little experimenting with the controller. It is a lot of fun. Squall! Have you guys seen Selfie? We're looking for Selfie. Yeah, she ran off ahead. I wonder if there are any monsters around here. Come on, Squall, let's hurry after her! Should be noted I can do stuff like this. I can actually open everything. I can do everything a lot better. The only thing I have to get used to is the analog stick controlling everything. Otherwise, it's not that bad. It's really enjoyable. So, I need to show you all our new GF, Pandemonia. Pandemonia is a wind-type summon. He's learning something I don't want him to learn. There it is. This is my best friend. Yeah, wind. That's all there is to it. He's a wind summon. After this, we're going to be doing a side quest. Well, I guess you can consider it two side quests. One's the Chocobo Forest, and the other one's yeah, you'll remember the place. Another thing I need to show you all is... Hold on. This one... Kill. There we go. Now to learn Angel Reverse. I forgot about that. Is the junctions real quick. That way you all know what's going on. I was able to refine some magics into powerful magics like Fire and Fura. I've had Furaga for a while now. I don't even remember how long. Squall's grown. It's got bio now. I want to do that really bad. Just make him the asshole that has all this uber-ass stats. Wait, I do that anyway. Whoopsie! That's a little annoying. She's got Thundara, Fira, Asuna, which 20% to almost everything. And then you got Blind. And I am pretty sure I'm not missing anything. If I am not really sorry. Let's continue the story. Let me warn you all now, this is the part of the story that can get a little confusing, so bear with it. August issue. I'll show you all August issue real quick, which is one of my preferred issues. It has punishment. Has pretty. Air guys, most powerful weapon for Zell. I have an adamantine too, for that matter. So, yay. The Cardinal. Save the Queen is the most strongest whip. That's really all I got for now. The next and final issue... Wait, that doesn't seem right. April, May, June... Where's July? And then I gotta get the first issue as well. Wait, who has Thundarga? Yeah, I know. Oh, Dev, quit doing that! Oh, smart. No one. I'll hold off on drawing it. So, you've been looking after Selphie? Just play along with it. Selphie's been a great help. What's wrong? It's not like school at all. Whatever. There should be a basketball court in the back. Wait for me there. I'm gonna go catch up with some of my friends. Yeah, as the place took a direct hit from the missiles. Now, over here is a hidden draw point. Let us find it. Renoa, if you would please junction the ability. Let's see, where is it? There it is. This is essential for later. This spell right here. I'm giving it to Squall, so... Aura. Come on, big money. 6. Better than 0. Aura is a very useful ability. It's a simple spell, nonetheless, but it's a great spell. Hold on. Can I find it in here real quick? Here it is. Able to use limit breaks more often. Literally, the moment you use it, hit B on whoever used it and you'll guarantee a limit break. You can get about maybe 3, maybe 4 limit breaks off in a row with this one spell. Late game, it's essential I have this. As well as later on in the series and all that. Side quests mostly. Yay. The ball road under there. This last ball, oh no! It's right there. Let's see what these guys gotta say. I wish the facility was a little more reliable. What do they expect the student body committee to do under these conditions? I have to remove this missile as soon as possible. There's no more threat of an explosion, but if it falls over, it could crush someone. So there's that. We go this way now. So we're here. Leave this baby to me, I'll have it up and running in no time. We're the tech squad. Hey, who are you guys? We're Tribia Garden's tech squad. We all divide up into different squads to utilize each of our specialties. Huh, is it up? I think so. Warning. Personal data bank. Oh no! Oh, it's just repeating. Sorry. If you catch it quick enough or pause it fast enough, once it happens, you'll probably be able to see who's the personal code. It's Selphie! Should also be noted you can actually earn Selfie's card here. Friend near gargoyle statue. Selfie! I'm sorry, Selfie, can you forgive us? What? Why? Why are you all apologizing? That teddy bear you gave me. I couldn't save it. You can hear him crying. He's lonely. My teddy bear is a lot stronger than you think. As long as you'll be safe, Mr. Bear's very happy. Yeah, I can hear him. Mr. Bear's watching over you secretly. Keeping the kids happy somehow. So don't be naughty or sad all the time. Just remember, Mr. Bear is watching you. Sorry, I'll be there in a sec. Wait by the basketball court, okay? Okay, I promise to be good. Tell Mr. Bear I won't be sad or cry all the time, okay? You're out of my way. Thanks, Selfie. Alright, now to go to the basketball court. She's the one you can get the card from. So we're going to take this and we'll go get the skull for the hell of it. Wow. Quite a bit of Thundergos. Woohoo! She's the one you get for the Selfie card. It's a little tricky. Here's the cemetery. There's also a draw point around here, but I don't feel like... I did it, everyone. The stage got destroyed, but I performed my dream and I was able to carry out my dream. Remember how we promised that we'd be doing something memorable for ourselves? Right? Remember the performance? Our performance we're supposed to do? You all saw me, right? You heard me. I'll keep playing for however long it takes for you to hear. Our dream, it's much bigger and better than before. Poor loss. There it is! Zombie! There you go. I actually should draw that. Don't junction it, just draw it, because we'll need it for a boss fight. Give it to Renoa. 8. Go. Alright, where the hell is that basketball court again? She was getting cold. Perhaps there'll be a gift from the fairies on a day like this. If it's Selfie you're looking for, she said she'll be at the basketball court. That didn't take long. Maybe I can abuse it. Shut up. There it is. We're leaving as soon as Selfie comes back. We're on standby till then. I don't think the enemy has invaded this garden yet. Are they on their way? Where's the sorceress? We have to find her. I gotta do something to show that Selfie can depend on me. Why the search for Alone? Alone, inviting Squall back to the past, whereas the sorceress searches for it. Could it be the sorceress trying to make that journey into the past too? Why did the sorceress come into the picture all of a sudden? Why was she actually waiting for this opportunity? I wonder if she was living a normal life before all this. You know, ever since I met all of you, I've been doing some thinking. I can't stop thinking about it. I can't come up with an answer either. Sorry to keep you waiting. Thanks so much for coming all the way out here, everyone. Cheer up, eh? Thanks. Take me with you when you fight the sorceress, okay? No. I want to get even. I want my revenge. Do we have to fight? Isn't there another way? You know, to avoid any bloodshed? Yo, what are you saying all of a sudden? Maybe someone really smart can come up with a way, so we won't have to fight anymore. What are you getting at? If someone can come up with something, that'd be great. But no one's doing anything. They're all scared, uneasy, all they do is complain, they just pretend to be thinking. They criticize others, but in the end, they can't do anything either. No, why all of this all of a sudden? What do you expect from me? I grew up in the garden, I'm a seed, do you understand? Squall? You have to voice your feelings or else I won't understand. You were part of the resistance movement in Timber, right? Unlike others who were all talk, you took to your weapons and fought. And now you're saying all this, what happened to you? I guess I'm getting scared. Sometimes when I'm with all of you, I feel like we're on the same wavelength, you know? But when the battles start happening, it's different. Everyone's tempo seems to pick up and I get left behind. I try to catch up, but it's no use. How far is everyone going? I can't hear anyone. Once I catch up, I wonder, is everyone safe? Will they welcome me with open arms? Is everyone okay? Will we all make it back together? When I start thinking all that... Arnella, I understand. Someone might not be there. Someone you love may disappear before your very eyes. It's tough when you live your life thinking that way. That's why I fight. When I was a little kid, I was about 4 or so. I was in an orphanage. Plenty of kids, all with no parents. It was around the end of the Sorceress's War, so I guess it couldn't be helped. Anyway, that's where I was. Out of all the kids, there was one... Out of all the kids there, one was very special to me. Irvy, wanna play? I really like this girl. Made me so happy just talking to her. Sophie, what you playing? Why? Was that orphanage a stone house? You guessed it. An old house made of stone by the ocean? You guessed it. I knew right away when we first met. Hey, why didn't you tell us? Because you two seem to have forgotten. This kinda sucked, I was the only one who remembered. Spunky little Selfie and bossy little Questy. That is just so weird. Huh? Hey, do you guys remember setting off fireworks? That was... this way! Alright, this is the part of the story that kind of gets you to go a little crazy, but at the same time it makes a lot of sense. The Sorceress's War ended around this time. I think maybe 1, maybe 2 years after this date for where we are in the past. To put it simple, I'm kind of giving a spoiler and they're going to actually explain it once again. I'm just going to try and hope to explain it. There he is. My twin, sis isn't here. Where's sis? That was Squall, by the way. It should be noted, everyone in our party, I think except for Renoa, I'm not entirely sure, but... maybe even Renoa, but everyone in the party knew each other when they were kids. Irvin seems to be the only one that can remember. I'm the same way. I remember a lot of stuff when I was a kid. Other people don't. Let's head onto the beach. There he is again. Sis, where'd you go? You don't like me anymore? What a shameful sight. It should be noted that the person who runs this place, that little orphanage, was actually... Yeah, Renoa wasn't here. The one that actually ran the orphanage was in fact Adia and Sid. How about this? Yeah! The ocean, the lighthouse. We did set off fireworks. Yo! And yes, even Cypher. Kids aren't supposed to play with fireworks. I'm going to tell you. Cry baby Zell, go back to bed. If I remember this, does that mean I was there too? We all got in big trouble. Then, what about my parents and Bala? The Dites and Bala must have adopted you. Yep, that's probably it. I was here? No, come on, stop it! Madeline, help! It was Cypher. Cry baby Zell. Who's that? Stop teasing me, Cypher! Oh my goodness. Cypher, my arch enemy. Wow, he was there too. Well, the reason why Squall and Cypher always butted heads is, well, they grew up together. It's like a brotherly rivalry, you could say. And as you grow up with another brother, just happens. You try to one-up them, they try to one-up you. And eventually gets to the point to where one can always one-up you and the other one just stays behind. Cypher was there too. Except for Renoa, we were all there. Hey, that means... Yeah. I was there too. Sis. I was always waiting for Sis to come back. I'm all alone. I'm doing my best. I'll be okay without you, Sis. I'll take care of myself. How did it turn out okay at all? Sis. Ellie. Alone? So alone with Sis. She was a bit older than us. We all used to call her Sis. Weston, Zell, Selfie, Irvin, Cypher, Alone, and myself. Yeah. I'm not sure what the meaning behind all this is, but we were all definitely together. You mean Sis is alone? Sis is the one that takes us back to Laguna's period. She said she wanted to change the past. I don't know why. There can only be one reason for that. She must not be happy with the present. If that's the case, I'm definitely up for helping her. She's part of our orphanage gang. I didn't even remember who she was. Hey, Selfie, that goes for you too. It's pretty scary we've forgotten all these things. So Mom and Pa aren't my real parents. I wonder where the orphanage is. So Sis was alone, eh? Everyone was fond of Sis but you, Squall. Everyone was fond of Sis, but you, Squall, you kept hogging her for yourself. You sure have a good memory. This is really strange. I don't think I was adopted because of the way I am. Probably the same with Cypher, too. He must have been at Garden by the age of 5 or so. Yeah, I discovered that was Irvin halfway through. Even so, he's never mentioned anything about growing up in an orphanage. Nothing about this has ever crossed my mind when I see him either. Did you find that odd? That is strange. In my case, I had loads and loads of fun after going to Tribia. That's probably why I forgot all about my childhood. That's what I think. But I don't know what's up with you guys. It's so odd that you would forget. I remember. Yes, I remember now. Things didn't work out too well at my new home, so I came to Garden at the age of 10. It was when I first noticed Cypher and Squall. Cypher and Squall were always fighting. Yeah, coincidence always used to break us up. Yes, that's right. Cypher was a kid who always needed to be the center of attention, and Squall always used to ignore him. But eventually they would end up fighting. Squall would have easily walked away from him, but always took up to the challenge. He should have just ignored him, but Squall, almost in tears, would say, I gotta do my best for myself, or else I won't be able to see Sis. Because I was trying to take Alone's place. I tried, but to no avail. That's probably it. Even after becoming an instructor, I couldn't stop thinking about Squall. I thought it was love. I had to hide my feelings because I was an instructor. I've come to realize it wasn't. It was my childhood feelings as a big sister that lingered. Oh well. Let's see, Squall is, I want to say 17, Quistance is 20, Zell is 17, Selfie is 16 or 17, Irvin is 18. Renoa is, I think, 17 or 18. Cypher, I do believe, is 19? I'm taking a guess there. Misunderstood love? Actually, I completely given up when Renoa came into the picture. Hey! Must be the same for Cypher. I'm sure Cypher has forgotten his childhood too. I'm gonna fill you in. Whenever he sees Squall, his inner feelings start to boil and... Is that why he's always picking fights with Squall? Why is that we forgot? We grew up together as kids. How's that possible? How about this? The price we pay for using the GF. The GF provides us with power, but the GF makes its own place inside our brain. So you're saying that the area is where our memories are stored? No, that's just to remember the GF critics are spreading. So if we keep relying on the GFs, we won't be able to remember a lot of things? There's no way Headmaster Sid would allow such a dangerous thing. And how is it that I remember while everyone else has forgotten? Well, in my case, I haven't junctioned the GF until recently. And that's why I remember a lot more than you guys. How about you, Selfie? Your first experience with the GF was when you came to Tribia Garden, right? Yeah? We gave up our memories in exchange for power? Technically, I gotta fill you all in now, probably because it might be confusing, but at the same time it might not be. What actually happened is Alone did that. Alone is able to send us to the past as well as alter people's memories to some degree, more like hide them, keep them dormant. She did that at the same time of them being Junction GF, so it made it look like such a thing. As for Selfie and Irvin was one of the first ones adopted, so Alone didn't get the chance to, well, cast the spell on him. As such, he remembers all this junk. Selfie... yeah. You know the rest from here. I have a confession to make. When I was 12, I went on an outdoor training session. I found a GF inside one of the monsters I defeated. I junctioned that GF for a while, so I've experience with GF too. But that's really weird. I can't remember the name of that GF. It must be that GF's fault. What should we do? What should we do? Nothing. What do you mean, nothing? So, what do you want to do? You want to stop using Guardian Forces now? As long as we continue fighting, we're indebted to the powers of the Guardian Force. There's a price I have to pay for that, I'll gladly pay it. Hey, I know. Let's all keep a diary. Now we will always have something to remind us. Are you sure that's what you want? Maybe that's for the best. I don't care if I forget about my childhood when Cypher used to pick on me. What's important to me now is having the power to protect my parents and Balam. They've adopted me. There's no way I'm letting go of that power. Hey. Do you all remember Metron? She was always wearing black. Let's see. Metron, dressed in black. She's the... There. Very kind. Long black hair. Yes, I really admired her. See your resemblance. Metron, they look alike. Wait. I just pictured her face and... Look alike? Nah, that's not it. Metron's name is Adia Karmer. Metron is Sorceress Adia. Metron? Sorceress Adia? Need to say this now. This is a new soundtrack for me. This is creepy also. Why is the Metron? Why? Wonder if Metron would take over a country or fire missiles and whatnot? At this point, we probably couldn't comprehend it even if we talked about it. Probably right. Hear me out. Seed and garden were all Metron's idea, right? Okay, actually, I take back what I said about what Alone did to everyone and the Guardian Forces and all that. I think Irvin's the one on the right here. Oh my god, I confused myself! I'm not a Seed, but I share the same feelings with all of you. Seeds are supposed to fight the sorceress, right? This is strange. That's right. It was when I was being tortured by Cypher. He wanted to know what Seed was. Metron. Metron is Sorceress Adia. There's no denying that. What does this all mean? Squall, you listening? So, this is what I wanted to say. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I understand what Renault was saying. I understand, but I'm still going to fight. I want to stay true to everything I've stood for. I'm sure it's the same for everyone. That's why I thought it would be the best if everyone knew we should have to face Metron. You've all heard this before, how life was infinite possibilities. I don't believe that one bit. There weren't many paths for me to choose, sometimes there would only be one. From the limited possibilities I've faced, the choices I may have brought me this far. That's why I value the path I choose. I want to hold true to the path that had to be taken. I know our opponent is Metron, whom we all love very much. We might lose something very important on account of the GFs, but I don't mind. It's not like I drifted here on the tides of fate. I'm here because I chose to be here. More importantly, we all grew up together. And due to various circumstances, we were all separated. As a kid, you couldn't really go out on your own. There were no other paths to take, all I did was just cry. But somehow we're together again, just like old times, though a lot's changed. We're not kids anymore, we're strong enough to take care of ourselves. Make our own decisions. We're confronting a big one now. Do we fight Metron or not? I say we fight. Shoot for a common goal. Hey, at least it'll keep us together a little longer. Yeah, let's do it. We can't run from her for the rest of our lives. It's just such a bummer. I can't believe you have to fight Metron. I know, but Zel's right. We can't run from her forever. You know what? It's up to you. We're gonna fight. I think it's the only way we can move on with our lives. If that makes any sense at all, come with us. I'm sure that's what everybody wants. Look! Look! A gift from the fairies! If any of you know Laguna, that's one of his catchphrases. So you want to go check out Dia's orphanage? I wonder what it's like now. Might find a clue. Clue? You mean as to why Mantron turned out like this? Probably has to do with something that happened in the past, but the past is the past. It's over, done with. So whatever truth we find, it's not going to change the present. But I want to see you too. I don't know what we'll find, but that's it for Dia's house. I guess that's it. We're fighting. You guys are fearless. Fearless? I don't think that's quite right. If you think too hard, you become lost. I think that's what everyone's afraid of. I wish we didn't have to fight either. And with that, everyone, we ended our day of recording. So take care, everybody. See you all next time. Woo!